Baddies Africa.
What is going on, Entertainment? So time comes out with another video. We talking Baddies Africa episode 3. Before I get started, make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Let me know what y'all think about this video. Like, first of all, Baddies is losing the plot, and it also this episode was like it was so much to unpack and get your mind around because it was something happening every 2 seconds. So the episode starts off with Natalie watching Tabby and DTB fight. Natalie, she's such a hater. She talk about take that little scarf off your head, trying to be all cute. Yeah. So she's over there fighting with Tavi. This is DTB, y'all. She's scrapping with her. As she's scrapping with her, I noticed DTB has gotten a lot better with the fighting. Okay, I think she been learning from Big Ivory. I don't know if she got cool with Tasiki, and Tasiki been teaching her a few things behind the scenes. But DTB watching this episode, you gotten a lot better. Shout out to you. Big shout out to you. Big shout out to myself. Okay, what Lotto said. Now, Scotty, in the meantime, gets snubbed by Lex, and she starts to gag. All you hear is Scotty, ah! She gets to screaming like a little girl. She's like, ah! Okay? Lex reasoning for getting Scotty to me is very dumb. She says, because of the jumping. But Summer be jumping. So it's like, make it make sense. I don't agree with that reasoning, and I don't think it's a fair reason. If anything, you should be like, because she be popping it online. Because Scotty do be popping it online. So it's like, that to me would be more of a better reason than the jumping, because your own friends be jumping in fights. So it's like, you can't really get her for something that your friends be doing, okay? Scotty didn't back down, though. You can't really be mad at her. I was really watching the fight. I said, Scotty! Because the way that Lex was tagging her was so nasty. You just hear beat. And Scotty's like, ah! Her wig just snatched the hell off. Scotty can't stay the first few episodes without her wig snatched. Baddies East, Scotty wig off. Baddies Midwest, Scotty wig off. Baddies Africa, Scotty wig off. Like, her wig gonna come off the first few episodes. Okay, it's edited at this time. Like, Scotty know the first 2 episodes, we gotta see them cornrows. Like, you just might as well take your wig off. By the time it hits like the first day of filming, like the second half of the first day, just take your wig off, Scotty. Okay, because somebody gonna try to snatch it. All right. While she's fighting Lex, Summer sneaks into it, right? And Scotty starts getting mad. She starts getting really, really mad because she feels like she's, I guess, almost jumped. So she starts yelling at Natalie. She's like, oh my God, Natalie! Like, you kidding me? What? Come on, Natalie! You know that is the right, Natalie. Come on! Scotty's screaming, crying voice is very annoying to me. Like, oh my God. It's like nails on a chalkboard. Like, shut up! Like, all that screaming like she sound like an alley cat. Like, stop all that hollering. Okay, like a screeching. You sound like Stutter Girl. What Rolly said? You sound like a munch kicking. Like it was giving munchkin. Okay, my whole thing is with Scotty. You can't get mad at Natalie when one, didn't you say that's not your friend? You and Animat was okay gonna pack her out the last episode, and 2, that's not your friend. You have said it multiple times. And at this point in time, to me, Natalie was not to blame. What is she going to do with Summer jumping in? Like, it's not like she said, Summer, get her. Like, I do think she told Lex, get them. I will say that. I think Natalie told told Lex to get her. But Summer jumping in, I don't think she wanted that to happen. And I don't think she told Summer to do that, because then the cast becomes too out of control for them to control. So I don't think she was over here Summer ear telling her to jump in to it. Okay. Now, Ivory volunteers as Tribune to get Summer. And I'm like, thank God. Okay. Finally, somebody steps up to the plate. So she volunteers to get Summer. She like, come on, run it, Summer. You keep jumping in. You keep jumping in. So she starts getting it in with Summer. And I'm like, I thought my eyes were deceiving me. Is that Summer? None other. The one with the Dr. Seuss rhymes. The ones that be probably wearing them dirty panties. Summertime. Keeping up with Big Ivory. I got it. I'm not gonna lie. Summer was keeping up just for a little bit before they got on that floor. I'm telling y'all, watch it, watch it, watch it. I'm not saying she was whipping Ivory ass, but like she was holding her own. I said, who is teaching Summer how to squabble? Because it's like she's getting better and better. And this low key pissing me off. You got a nigga teach you how to scrap a Summer over there because this not making sense to me. Like it's just like you're a little bit too like equipped that we're not usually, we're not usually used to see you so equipped with the hands. But Ivory still ends up taking a W. She gets on top of her and starts, she was buying her lip like she told Diamond to do. She starts swinging on Summer as she pounded her face. All the girls are just looking. Security let this fight go a little bit too long, in my opinion. But I think it's because they be probably sick of tired of Summer ass too. They picking her up and they smell a whiff of moss. So I feel like they let her go a little bit longer, just to get a little bit of lick back, right? Which you can't even be too mad at it because Summer, you be asserting yourself that has nothing to do with you. Why would you hit Scotty out of all people? Like, I get you and her had that little back and forth at the reunion, but your beef with Scotty is to me not that deep. You don't really know the girl like that. You just hopped into it for storyline purpose on Baddies Midwest. So it's like, what's the point? Right? So shout out to Rolly, by the way, to making sure that Ivory didn't get jumped. Because that Dolly, that bitch was itching to jump in. She was like, and then Rolly's like, Rolly need to be part security too. They should put that as a part of her position because Dolly didn't even try to really struggle with Rolly to get through. All Rolly had to do was this. She put one hand up, and y'all know one of Rolly's hand is another person. So she put one hand up like this, and Dolly didn't really try to get in there. You know what I'm saying? She let them kind of get in that fade in. So shout out to Rolly. If y'all notice, Rolly and Ivory have like a little bit of loyalty. It's like an untalked about loyalty that they have between each other. Like you could kind of peep it. Like they don't talk about each other badly, and they kind of have each other's back on like a silent tip. It's like a little bit of alliance. If y'all peep, right? Now Coachella ends up calling out DTV. Now, DTV, you guys, is a feature on, yes, it's not a baddie party. You cannot get in with my baddie friends. Bitches, get it in. Tonight we going out, then we gonna get it in. Don't play with me. Don't play with your friend. All right? It's that song. She's a feature, so it's not her song. So, Coachella's like, I'm calling you out, Diamond, because of the song or whatever. Like, y'all act like y'all never heard of my song. Y'all ain't ripped off my song. Diamond said, I never heard of it. I never even heard of the original. I said, oh. DTV, that's not good though. I will say that. Don't be hopping on songs that might be samples, because you could have got a lawsuit. What if that belonged to Jay-Z or somebody and they sued your asses? You could have got in trouble and caught up, girl. Even though it's not your song, you still a feature. You know what I'm saying? You still a part of it. So don't be doing that, DTV. You better do your research. I do believe her though. I don't think that she knew the song. DTV is from down south, so I feel like, to me, that's not really like her stilo, the whole Chicago-ish. So it's like, I really don't think that she's lying about it. The way Coachella describes it, I still don't get why she's mad, because she was like, oh, I'm not mad that y'all did the song. I'm mad that, like, she sort of explained how she mad that, like, they didn't acknowledge them. If you knew that it was a feature and that they did another feature, if you knew there was a sample and they did another sample of the song, why are you mad then? Like, you wanted them to be like, oh, we did this song, but they did it first. Who does that? That would make any sense. Like, a lot of rappers sample a lot of the same beats and stuff like that, and they're not giving each other credit, talking about this person did it first. Like, no, they just dropped the song. That's just how the entertainment industry is. So it's like, you still don't really have much reason to be mad, but for storyline purposes. Okay, and your beef really is with Tinka. It's not with DTV. Her and DTV started getting into it, and to me, it was mostly a tie. But DTV, to me, mostly took the W. Like I said, she got a lot better with the fighting. But I will say, That cold killer says she does martial arts. She started playing with Diamond Pussy. I said, oh my God. She starts, instead of fingering, she starts towing. She said she stuck a toe into Diamond's punani. It started wiggling up in there. Diamond started orgasming. She started sounding like Big Legs at the reunion. She was like, boo! So security had to start to like break them apart because, you know, Cold Killer was doing her toe trick, okay? She was doing yoga up in Diamond the Body's punani. And Diamond the Body couldn't take it. It was feeling very uncomfortable because at one point, Diamond the Body had her like a little bit of chokehold, but she got up out of there by using that good old toe. I wonder what toe was Cold Killer. Was it the big toe, the pinky toe, the middle toe? Let us know what toe. Meanwhile, LCK, they just show her randomly. Zeus looking. Zeus, y'all be trying to be funny. Like, y'all be putting these confessionals for a reason. We just see LCK. These girls were fighting like a barbecue, okay? These bitches were grilled like chicken, chocolate, but, and I'm not talking about the color. They was acting war. The flames was burning. And I'm like, y'all just included that and put that in there randomly like that. Like LCK, I seen a video of her recently talking about how like the fans have been really coming for her. Y'all need to stop, first of all. It is just a show. Okay? Now LCK do look like she carries some potions and motions in her purse. But it's like, leave her alone. I don't think y'all should be going over there and bully the girl. You know what I'm saying? Just because she got the emotions and potions in her purse, let her keep the emotions and potions in her purse. That is her business. Y'all don't have to make her feel less than because she likes to keep a couple of emotions and potions in her purse. Okay? And a couple creams. So meanwhile, Scotty, y'all, is trying to antagonize Summer. She's like, oh, yeah, Summer, let me teach you how to swim really quick. Let me teach you how to swim. Huh? Let me teach you how to swim. I don't know, for some reason, so I feel like somebody gonna push Summer into a pool or something. Y'all remember when Elise was standing by the pool picking up her stuff, and Danny or Gabby, one of the twins, had came and said bow and pushed her in that pool. They even know if she could swim or not. I feel like the same thing gonna happen to Summer because there's a lot of threats of going in the pond and the pool. So it's like I feel like Zeus is starting to like, you know, prepare us for something. Like maybe Summer is really gonna get baptized to Africa or something because I just feel it coming. It's just been too many signs and sayings about it, right? So she's trying to fight Summer, and Dolly's not letting her. She's like, protect her. She's like, nah, move. Summer's like, nah, I'm not on that. I don't want to do that with you, Scotty. Here's the thing. No, Dolly, no. Summer cannot decide when she want to be on BS and when she don't want to be on BS. No. And I'm not even a big fan of Scotty. But I just feel like it should be fair for her to get her laid back fairly, especially if she got snuck and almost jumped. I feel like it's fair. Like Summer just can't do stuff like that and just be like, oh, and wash her hands clean of it. That to me is not fair. I don't like that. Right? So Scotty starts popping her intellect. She's like, I still look good though. I still look good. Yeah, I still look good. I still look good. So Lex is like, oh yeah, come here. She put her shot down. She said, come on. Let me tell y'all something. Lex has gotten so comfortable with fighting, and especially Scotty. She started doing basketball moves. She like, I'm like, what you doing all that switching up for? Like, Scotty didn't know what to do. She was she bow and then she gets Scotty. Scotty's like, but I'm gonna still get in the paint with you every time. You're not doing nothing every time, okay? That's how comfortable Lex done got with fight. The bitch just starting to do dance moves before she started fighting now. Now, Scotty notices out of nowhere her knuckles are bleeding. Natalie gonna talk about why. She's like, why my knuckles are bleeding? Natalie talking about, because you're swinging. Oh wow, Scotland, you're swinging. That was hilarious. Oh man, Natalie gonna always have to throw a little funniness at Scotty, okay? Because she was probably swinging. That's why her knuckles apparently were bleeding. It's really because he was fighting that bitch Lex. All right, that's the hard bodies of a bitch. Now Scotty starts calling out the big three for switching up. She's like, I didn't pick a side. You bitches just switched up on me. Okay. Now I will say this. I don't think Scotty picked a side for the most part, even though sometimes Scotty be biased. So most of the time she's neutral. I just feel like Scotty said F y'all when Summer started to get into the business with her, Natalie, Rowley. That's when she was like F y'all. And then that's when Lex got into it and it was done. I think that's what really started it. So I wouldn't necessarily say she picked a side. Her and Jayla are actually friends and very cool outside of the show. So I don't think she, quote unquote, picked a side. I wouldn't go as far as saying that, right? Natalie starts doing Baddie Baddie Shot O'Clock. And then she's like, Baddie Baddie Shot O'Clock. And DTV will stand off to the side. She's just like, she not doing it. So Natalie's just like, wait, stop. Why are you not doing Baddie Shot O'Clock though? What's up with you not doing Baddie Baddie Shot O'Clock though? What's up with that? Right? DTV is like, why are you paying attention to me? Leave me alone. Stop bothering me. I'm not even talking to you. Leave me alone. Y'all know how DTV do when she get the howling. Okay, DTV sound like she sound like a wolf when she get mad. Ooh, she was like, what you doing? Leave me alone. Stop talking to me. I don't want to talk to you. Right? My whole thing is, here's the thing with Natalie. Natalie's not smart. Let me tell y'all how she's not smart. Because if you want DTV to go away, right, you should not, one, give her attention or storyline. If anything, I would tell the girls to not talk to her, to not pay attention to her, and to not fight her. You telling the girls to jump on her and to agitate her and bring your girls on to fight her, you're only making her a bigger star, like they say. Giving her more attention, giving her more storyline. So if you really wanted to get rid of her, Natalie, you should just pay her no mind so she could phase out like Automac has done. Duh. Like, I just don't get how Natalie couldn't think of that. Like, why would you agitate her and make it about her if you want to get rid of her? It's not going to work like that. It actually does the opposite when you do that. Okay? DTV starts turning up after she calls her out. I'm like, child, I wouldn't have did that. DTV, you better than me. I'm not your jester, bitch. Fuck I look like, okay? Krusty the Clown, you will get your ass about my face. I ain't doing no Baddie Shot O'Clock. And what you gonna do about it? You know what I'm saying? Like, you do it all. She was like, oh, Baddie Shot O'Clock. She starts twerking, shaking her Big Debbie cakes all around and everything. DTV, you better than me, okay? Now, all of a sudden, the new girls start getting to it. LCK goes to K Rican. She's just like, I'm sorry, but we're going to have to get into it. Here's the thing. Zeus, y'all should have cut out that scene. This is what I mean with Baddies is slowly losing the plot. Why did she have to apologize before they get to fighting? And I'm so sick because this is two parts of the storyline. It's two different sets of girls that's beefing over something that happened before filming. Why is that? It's giving pre-planned storyline. It's annoying. It's making us lose the plot. This is why I like BBL. I will say that. Because at least with the fights and the arguments, we're seeing it play out on camera. So it's like nobody's coming in with, I'm going to have beef with, no, like it's literally happening. So it gives it a little bit inorganic to me, and it's a little irritating. She comes up to her, and then she's like, oh, we're going to have to get into it, vibes. We're going to have to get into it, vibes. Okay? Next thing you know, they start fighting. Is it me or were they fighting in slow motion? Slow motion with it. Slow motion with it. Slow motion with it. Slow motion with it. I was like, why are they fighting in slow motion? Like, I literally had to check my playback speed because I'm like, did I put it in slow motion? Like, else the case, like, I'm like, wait a minute. Like, this is ridiculous. What are we watching at this point? It was like them old people on Family Guy when they showed them fighting. Like, it was so freaking bad. Now, apparently, the reason why they got into it, y'all know Kay Rican ignorant as hell. If y'all watch her, because I've seen her videos before. That's why she looked familiar. I've seen her videos on Twitter and on Instagram. Her ass, I guess, was smoking a vape where she wasn't supposed to be smoking. So she was on the phone. She like, what's up, Twan? Like, yeah, I'm on filming Baddies. That's how I do in filming Baddies. You know, we down in Africa, girl. That's how this hell we eat deer did. Yeah, oh my mama. LCK come up to her like, Vibes, I don't think you should be smoking down here. Let's go somewhere else. I know somewhere we could smoke that looks like Zimbabwe. Let's go. Don't smoke down here. What are you doing here? So Carrie like, I smoke anywhere I want to. What you talking about? I don't even know you like that, bitch. Put it on my face. We that hoe. Bitch, go face your makeup. Like, what you talking to me for? Like, the fuck, bitch? So she smokes in her face. So LCK didn't like that. She's like, hey, they don't talk to me like that in Zimbabwe. So she didn't like it. So after that, that's when the beef started. So they say. You know what I'm saying? It happened pre-film and pre-camera. So who knows what actually went down. Cold Killer, while they were fighting, jumps into the fight. Why? I don't know, because LCK is no fighter. Like, she's no fighter. Okay? LCK Tatas was all out. Elsie was looking like one of them girls off of Jerry Springer who's fighting another girl who stole her man. I'm talking about, like, she looked like tore up. Like, tore. Okay? Now, LCK ends up getting into it with Cold Killer. Didn't I tell y'all Tavi is a DDP, aka a dancing doll parent? Because the way that she was reacting to LCK losing that fight, she said, damn, man. That's the same way the DDPs and the dancing doll parents be reacting when they don't get picked for stand battles, when they don't make cuts. Okay? She was like, damn, get her. Elsie swing. Okay? Because Elsie went in for a hug. You did not even try to fight Cold Killer. You said, I'm like, at this point, security just stopped them and just tell them to go to bed. Just be like, everybody go to bed. Let's start over tomorrow, because this is ridiculous. I don't know what the heck was up with Kelsey, with LCK. I keep calling her Kelsey. Like, it's just like, what was really going on with you, okay? She wasn't swinging back for some reason, and she was fighting in slow motion. Now, she starts crashing out, and I'm glad Ivory told Summer, like, get out, because just looking at Summer, let me tell y'all what Summer was going to do. Summer was going to try to get into it with some of the other new girls. Like, she was going to try to get into it with, like, Russian, or I think Elsie for sure. That's why she was walking up to see who else she could beef with. I peep your game, Summer. Summer is smart. I'm telling y'all, don't think that girl is dumb. She's very smart. She like, oh, shoot, like, let me get in some more storylines for the rest of the season. Because the way that she walked up, you could tell she wanted to, like, peep the scenery and people what's going on. Ivory's like, get out. Get out. Get out my face. I even want you over here. Go. So she gets her up out of there so she don't get into the mix, right? Next thing you know, Russian Cream says she wants K-Rican. Before that happens, though, the girls are like, where's Anna, Matt? Where's Anna? Natalie's like, I had to, like, get rid of her because the disrespect, I'm not dealing with it. Okay? So, like, I had to let her go. They're like, is she fired? She's like, well, it comes down to I had to let her go. So, that's what Dolly said. That's a boss-ass move, though. That was a real boss-ass move, right? DTV gonna say, oh, yeah. And that's why her not give you a chain was the boss-ass move. I said, ooh. Dolly, you should have got on that. Let me stop. But no, Dolly was out of commission at that point. Dolly had her towels wrapped all around her. She wanted to go to bed. Y'all know Dolly body fragile. She can't take too much more than a couple of squabbles a night and a few punches. Okay, I don't blame her. All right. So that's when Dolly's just like, so what's up? You keep disrespecting me. Is that what you want to do? You want me to get in the paint with you? Let's do that. I'm like, Natalie, shut up. Because last episode you say you don't want to fight her, and now all of a sudden you're trying to look like you're trying to fight. Like, which one is it? So she basically tells DTV she's sorry for if she didn't feel loved and appreciated. She says she's a great person. That's why you come back. Girl, these are all the words coming from Zeus. You don't mean that shit, Natalie. Shut up. Talking all that crap. You don't mean that. You don't like that girl. And it's okay. You don't like that girl. It's okay. Nobody's mad at you. All right? But don't fake the talking about you acting like you mean it like that. Knowing damn well you don't like that girl. You do not like that girl. All right? she gets telling her that she's like, you're gonna have your own room, you're gonna have everything given to you. Okay. Now Russian Cream is trying to get K Rican, and apparently it's because K Rican told Elsie that Russian told her that that you see how stupid it is. I can't even get the story out. Russian was mad at K Rican because K Rican was playing a game of telephone and told Elsie that Russian thought that she was weird, but K Rican told Russian that she thought Elsie was weird too. So she basically made it seem like Russian was the only one talking crap about her, but she felt the same way, that she was a weird ass. Basically, that's what it all comes down to. It's so dumb. And once again, it happened before the cameras picked up. So who knows if this is damn true. But she starts trying to get her in the bathroom. I'm like, if you don't let that girl take a poop, the security wouldn't even let her go through. They blocking everything off. She's like, come on, I want you. I want you. Like, Russian just came out of nowhere. That girl kept trying to kick the door. She kicking the door. Production is telling her, like, hey, you can't get in there. Scotty is low-key taking the place of production. She out here facilitating stuff and everything. Like, I really peep what's really going on. All of a sudden, we see Natalie tell DTB, hey, come here with me. DTB is a bold type of girl. Because I'm so paranoid, I would have thought she would have had a group of bitches down them stairs talking about some new G's, new baddies, whatever they want to call it. Talking about ready to square up with me. I'd have been like, hey, we're pretty big Ivory. They coming with me. I don't trust you. Like, my whole thing is Natalie talked about this reunion this season about how DTB's getting jumped left, right, center. Anything you do, I would not trust you. I'm sorry. Like, I don't care. And it's not even being scary. It's because I don't trust you. Who knew what would have been downstairs? But Natalie hooked the girl up. There was a big ass room. They had a sauna, gym, a massage room. I'm talking about, like, DTB was living large and in charge. Okay. It was amazing. I was very surprised that they gave that to DTB. But to me, it further proved that Zeus, I feel like, really loves DTB a lot, because I haven't seen a room that great. Like, that room really should have been a Rollies or Natalie's. But, well, Natalie says she's not living there. But that room and that area was, like, top tier. I couldn't believe it. So, meanwhile, as DTB's getting shown, like, her part of the mansion, the girls start picking rooms and stuff, and Tavi ends up taking her name off of one of the rooms to get a bigger room, and she rooms in with the big three. I don't think that was smart, because one, I feel like they're going to turn on her ass, and then two, why would you want a room with three bitches when you could have found a room by yourself or with another girl? Y'all don't like sleeping with people, so it's like, I don't know how some of the girls be doing it. Like, Pretty P talking about she going to share a bed with Ivy, like, dude, I just like, no. It's just now. Even somebody you effing, it's like, no. I'm a wild sleeper. Like, I'm flailing. Like, Dolly looked really irritated with Tavi, so I don't know why she didn't get the hint. Like, this is what it's called reading the room. Literally, like, read in the room. Read in the room. You did not read the room because she did not want you up in there. She really wanted to say, get the out of here, girl, you stupid. Like, she was this close to saying it, but she was giving you the hints that she don't want you up in there. So this is what the episode gets funny. Shout out to Ivory. Ivory is so funny. I don't think y'all understand. Like, oh my God. So Elsie is like freaking out. She started watching. She's like, ah! She's like crashing out. So they bring her downstairs by the pool. And Ivory's like, you got to calm down. You got to calm down. You're going to waste all your energy. Some of the ops went upstairs and they started yelling back down. So they're going back and forth to each other, right? So then as Elsie's screaming, Ivory's just like, calm down, calm down. Like, maybe, like, if you get too angry, you trying to fight, that's when you get your ass beat. I said, I know you lying, Ivory. Because we've seen you fight at the angriest. Y'all remember when she fought Mel, when Mel did them shrooms? I never seen Ivory so mad. Like, she literally was beating her and talking to her as she was fighting her. She was like, you stupid. Like, you can't tell me that was the anger. Like, you was mad. Talk about don't fight when you angry. You got to be focused. Man, please. Miss me all that. You give that girl bad advice, Ivory, okay? And she like, come on, do some African dances or something. Elsie's just like, oh, come on, leave me alone. Leave me alone. Oh. She made like a face to the camera. I'm like, is this girl okay? Where did they find this girl? Like, first of all, that was genius casting. Because she's like kind of cuckoo crazy. So I kind of like it because she's a good key. But where did they find this girl? So she's like looking at camera like this. And then she starts chanting something. She's like, I want to conquer. I want to conquer. I hope that means I'm going to conquer the bitch. We're going to interpret it as that because we hope that's what you do. It was, I'm guessing, an African language or dialect that she was saying, I'm going to beat the bitch up, or speaking bad wishes upon her. Either which one, I don't think it was right. They finally bring LCK up there to calm her down because, like, at this point, this girl was about to seize if she didn't relax. And then as she's upstairs, we see Kokilla and Fauna downstairs. So Russian Cream and them are upstairs screaming downstairs. So they tell Russian Cream, come downstairs then. Mind you, LCK is still screaming African obscenity. She's like, I was like, what? She's screaming that from downstairs, right? So they bring Russian Cream downstairs. She gets into a Fauna. I'm not gonna lie, this was a pretty even fight, and they did pretty. Both of them did pretty good, especially Russian Cream. She flipped her around and was still beat. So she did really good. Okay. Next thing you know, Kokilla ends up calling out Summer. Summer's like, oh yeah, they get to scrapping. Like I said, Summer's gotten a little bit better. I'm not gonna lie. Like Summer just keep going. Like she don't stop. I'm like, oh my God, you've been taking them classes with that bitch sad. Okay. So Natalie comes back. She basically tells the girls, like, y'all gotta all calm down. You know, the day of fighting is done because I'm about to leave. So the camera's finna turn down. So y'all all gotta go to y'all rooms and shut up. That's basically it. It's the next day, y'all, and Scotty is talking to Rolly. DTB gonna come in. Y'all know DTB gonna always have to do something for a key. She comes in with a neck brace like she did last season. And basically they start talking about everything that happened, how they gotta set the example by not jumping. Like Rolly and them really be thinking this is like a sorority. This is a bad bitch horny. That's what it is. It's a bunch of bad bitches and whores in one house. It's not a sorority. Okay. So they start talking about how they gotta set the example. DTB comes in. She's like, oh, she finna talk to Animax soon. And they start talking about Natalie and how Natalie apologized to her. Let me tell you this. DTB do not trust Natalie. Just because she being friendly, ha kiki on your face, it's all a setup. It's all a trap. It's like a rat trap. That bitch trying to get you, okay? She want to put your leg in it and you done. I wouldn't trust her at all. So I don't think she's to be trusted whatsoever. So then we see some of the new girls, Cole Rickon. Cold Rickon. Okay, I done mix the names up. Cold Killer, Russian, and Pretty P. They're all talking about everything that happened the night before. Summer and Dolly end up joining. So that's when we see Dolly start sort of like throwing shade at Cold Killer. She like, wow, you look so different with makeup covering in black eyes. Okay. And then she like, well, you look different as hell with no makeup, right? Next thing you know, someone runs up on her and we just see powder. I'm wondering about the powder. The last time we done see the powder, well, you know, the baddies, they be seeing the powder. But the last time we done see the powder out and about was on Baddies South. When Rolly told Natalie, what bar, bitch? And then she threw that, it was a powder that just appeared, okay? And we thought it was some Louisiana voodoo powder. So I hope it's not no African concoction that you done made up somewhere, because that's highly dangerous, because where that powder came from, okay? Let me know what y'all think down below about this crazy-ass episode. And we are babies.